Upwork is dead. And this is not another doomsday video. Of course, the platform is still there, but it's actually dead. And if you give me a few minutes, I will explain why I believe so. And why should you listen to me? Because I've been on Upwork for more than 10 years. I have 100% job success rate on that platform. And I've made over 70,000 US dollars lifetime. I know that platform in and out. So when I say the platform is dead, I actually know what I'm talking about. So the first reason why Upwork is dead, and if you're relying on that platform to build your freelancing career, you probably need to have a routine. The first reason is this: oversaturation. Saturation in itself is already bad, but oversaturation, it's a big problem on that platform. In 2025, there are over 18 million skilled professionals, freelancers on Upwork. These guys are just hunting for both low-paying and high-paying gigs on the platform. So you can see, and you might be asking me, so how many clients are there, business owners that post this job? Well, there are just less than a million. So less than a million businesses are posting jobs for 18 million freelancers. Can you beat that? I was already a freelancer when it was called Odesk, before eventually it merged with Elance, and now they get back to Upwork. So you can see that I've been with that platform for a very long time. At that time, there were less than a million freelancers. And it was so wonderful because when a new job is posted and you bid on it, within 24 to 48 hours, you would win that project and you start making money. Am I saying that things shouldn't change? Of course, I'm not saying that. However, given the nature of freelancing, it seems to open up an easy entry into the digital marketing space. So even if you're not skilled with selling, you could just come to the platform, register as a freelance writer, graphic designer, video editor, but that is no longer true today. In fact, in the last 6 months, I've been able to bid on several projects and I've been able to win only 2 out of every 30 projects I bid on. And this is coming from a professional who understands how to write cover letter, who understands what clients needs, but I just can't keep up. Why? There are freelancers on the platform who can settle for any amount of money. $5 to write a full-blown sales copy, and you beat that. And these guys are from Philippines, Pakistan, India. Not to disrespect anyone, this guy can survive on such amounts of money. I'm from Nigeria, and the inflation here is just unbearable. So I can't survive on such pay rates. So you can see the saturation is just too much. The second reason why Upwork is probably dead is because the fees are just enormous. So before, it used to be about 10% of whatever the client pays you. So when you win a project for $500 and the client pays you after a successful completion of the project, Upwork would take about 10%. But from May of 2025, that structure changed. So now the fee rate increased, increased from 10% all the way to 15%. The fee structure is now based on how fast the client needs the project completed, the nature of the project, and every other thing. So you could end up paying 13%, 15% for a job that you have delivered. Freelancers were already complaining about the 10% fee, but now they get to pay even more. And now they get to pay even more. The third reason why Upwork is probably dead and may never recover is because of the influx of dishonest clients. When I say dishonest clients, here is what I mean. Most clients who come to this platform, they know that AI is already popular, that AI can do most of the things they come for. So they take advantage of what AI can do, and then they will come to you and tell you that they need a human writer or a human designer, that if you use AI to deliver their job, they know they will detect it and they will not pay you. Okay, unfortunately, these clients will not want to pay the industry standard rate for that project. They would set it at $3 to $10 because they know that if you refuse to bid on this project, that AI could probably do it. Yet they will still specify in the job description that you're not permitted to use AI. So you can see the dishonesty here. If they believe that AI could do it, why are they looking for a human writer, for example, to deliver on the project? They could have as well used AI to create the content and then save their money. Yet they have concerns about AI, so they prefer a human writer, a human designer, a human developer to do the job, yet they want to pay the person peanuts. So you can see the level of dishonesty.